Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach how to draw Etheria from Fortnite. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw her hairline with curved line across diagonally to the right and slightly downwards at that corner. And from the same point on the left, an arch curved line across to the right. Turn it downwards and semi-turn diagonally out to the right and turn it downwards. I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the left side. Now below that whole thing, I'm gonna draw her face shape with a line downwards on the left corner. Turn it diagonally across to the right and downwards. Curve line to the right, and I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the right side of her face. Inside of her face, I'm gonna draw her eyebrow with a short line downwards in the middle point, off center to the right. Turn it diagonally upwards to the right. Repeat that same diagonal line again for the upper line of her eyebrow, and below the eyebrow in the middle point, curve line across to the right. And below that, at the inner corner, a short line downwards, curve line across to the right, turn it diagonally upwards at the outer corner of her eye. Mirror the same shape of the eyebrow and the eye on the left side of her face. At the inner corner of her eye, below the eyebrow, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards on both the left and right. Below that, in the middle point, I'm going to draw the tip of her nose with a U curved line across at that corner. And at the side of the nose, I'm going to draw a short line downwards on both the left and right. Below that, I'm going to draw her mouth with curved line across from the left corner to the right. And from the same point on the left, I'm going to draw her upper lips with diagonal curved line across to the right and slightly up. Semi-turn downwards in the middle of her lips. Mirror that same shape on the right side of her mouth. For the lower lips, I'm going to take the same point on the left and draw a diagonal curved line across to the right and downwards. Curved line across in the middle point and turn it back diagonally upwards on the right side. Above her eyebrow at the inner corner, I'm going to draw a line upwards and slightly to the left. Turn it diagonally up to the left. From the same point, I'm going to draw another similar line and turn it further away at this upper corner and mirror the whole thing on the right side of her forehead. Below her eye at the outer corner, I'm going to draw a line across to the middle of her face and slightly down. Turn it downwards. Sharp turn back upwards on the left corner. Turn it diagonally out to the left. Repeat that same set of line on the right side of her face. And on her nose, I'm going to draw an arch curved line across. And from the same point on the left, a curved line across right there. Now in the middle of her hairline, I'm going to draw a line upwards and slightly to the right. And from the ending point above, an arch curved line to the right. Turn it diagonally downwards to the right. Now below the arch curved line, I'm going to draw her horn from the tip with a curved line downwards on the left corner, slightly to the left. Turn it to the right at the lower point, semi-turn to the right and slightly upwards. And from the same tip of the horn, I'm going to draw a similar set of line. And I'm going to turn it further away at the base of the horn. At the base of the horn right there, an arch curved line to the right. Turn it downwards, semi-turn diagonally to the right and semi-turn upwards. At the base of her horn, curved line downwards from the ending point on the upper corner right there. And on the right side, curved line downwards at that corner. Below the horn at the inner corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal line downwards to the right. turn it downwards. And above that shape, diagonal curve line upwards to the right. Mirror the whole thing on the left side of her head. On the right side of her head, below the horn, I'm going to draw a line downwards, flare it out to the right and turn it back inwards at the lower point. On the left side of that whole thing, from the upper corner, a curved line downwards at that point, flare it slightly out to the right and semi-turn back inwards to the left, curl it outwards to the right. Sharp turn diagonally up to the left at that corner. On the left side of that whole thing, another line downwards at that corner, semi-turn diagonally across to the left and turn it to the left. Below her head, on the left side of that, I'm going to draw a line downwards, slightly to the left, flare it to the left at that corner and semi-turn downwards. Sharp turn diagonally up to the right and to the outer corner of the hair. For her hair on the left, below the horn, curve line downwards diagonally to the left, turn it downwards. Flare it out to the left and semi-turn downwards. On the left side of her face, I'm going to draw a piece of hair with diagonal line downwards to the left. Extend it down and turn it diagonally out to the left at the lower point. Sharp turn back diagonally upwards to the right at the outer corner. Turn it upwards, flare it slightly out and turn it diagonally up to the right. At the outer corner of that piece of hair, I'm going to draw a diagonal line out at the lower point right there. Turn it downwards. At that ending point, from the right corner, curve line outwards to the left, curl it upwards at the outer corner, sharp turn downwards and slightly to the right. And from that same sharp tip, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line downwards to the right, across to the right and semi-turn diagonally down. Curve line across to the right. Below that whole thing at the outer corner, diagonal curve line downwards to the left, across to the right and slightly down, turn it slightly up and across to the right. Below that, at the outer corner, curve line downwards, curl it out to the left, sharp turn across to the right, turn it diagonally up, sideways to the left and turn it up, curve line across to the right. Below that whole thing, I'm going to draw her left arm at the outer corner, curve line downwards and slightly to the left. And on her elbow point, another curve line downwards, flare it slightly out and turn it back inwards to her wrist. Now on her wrist, I'm gonna turn it slightly to the right there. Turn it diagonally down to the right, sideways to the right and slightly downwards. Semi-turn back inwards and up at the tip of her finger right there. Turn it across to the left and slightly up. Turn it upwards. And on the right side of that, I'm gonna repeat the same shape of her finger again at that corner. And another one on the right side of that. And I'm gonna turn it further upwards to the last finger. A short line upwards at that ending point. And above that, I'm going to draw her thumb from the left corner. An arch curve line across. Turn it diagonally down to the right. Semi-turn back upwards on the right corner. Turn it diagonally up to the left. Turn it slightly up, across to the left and slightly up. And above her wrist right there, curve line upwards and slightly to the right. Flare it out and turn it back inwards on her elbow point. Above the elbow point, curve line upwards and slightly to the right. Curve line downwards and slightly to the right at that corner. Turn it inwards on her waist and flare it back outwards below her waist. on her thigh, I'm gonna turn it slightly inwards to her knee point. And on her knee point, I'm gonna turn it back diagonally out to the left and turn it back inwards to her ankle point. Now below her head, I'm gonna draw her neck on the left with curved line slightly to the left. And on the left side of that ending point, I'm gonna draw at the inner corner of the hair, curved line diagonally down to the right. And repeat that same curved line again on the left corner. And another one on the left of that, and another one. At the ending point below, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape at that corner. And from the side of that rectangular shape, a short line out on both the left and right. Turn it downwards and slightly to the left on both ending points. Short line across to the middle on both sides. And at the ending point on both sides, I'm going to draw slightly above a line across at that corner. Turn it diagonally across to the right and downwards from both ending points. At the side of that shape, at the upper corner, I'm going to draw a line upwards on both the left and right. Continue the line of the strap across diagonally to the right on the other side of the hair. And at the ending point on the right there, I'm going to draw a buckle with a rectangular shape diagonally across to the right. And I'm going to leave a gap on the right corner. And at that gap, I'm going to turn it diagonally upwards to the right on both ending points. Turn it upwards from the lower point and turn it downwards from the upper point. And I'm going to leave a gap in between those lines. And at that gap, I'm going to draw a small rectangular shape in the middle point. Now for her right shoulder, I'm going to draw at the outer corner of her hair, curved line outwards to the right. Curl it upwards. Sharp turn downwards on the right corner. Turn it diagonally across to the left and slightly down. Curved line across to the left. Below that, on the right corner, curved line diagonally down to the right, sideways to the left, and turn it diagonally upwards to the left. Below that, at the outer corner on the right, curved line downwards, turn it slightly inwards. Flare it out with a curved line diagonally to the right and downwards. Sharp turn diagonally up to the left. Now below the shoulder pad at the inner corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line out to the right and downwards. Turn it to the left and downwards. Curved line downwards and inwards on her waist. Flare it back outwards to the right below her waist. And on her thigh there, I'm going to turn it downwards to her knee point. And on her knee point, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards at the side of her knee. Now for the strap across her outfit, I'm going to continue the diagonal line across on the right corner to the right and downwards, and another one for the lower line of the strap at that corner. Now above the buckle, I'm going to draw another set of strap with diagonal curved line upwards to the right, and another similar curved line for the outer line of the strap. Continue that strap across on the left corner below the buckle, diagonally across to the waist, and another similar line for the upper line of the strap. From the side of her waist on the left, curved line across to the right and slightly down, semicircle turn downwards at that corner. Sharp turn diagonally up with a curved line to the left. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same set of line along the edge, right there. And below that whole thing, from the side of her waist, curved line diagonally across to the right, turn it downwards in the middle, sharp turn back diagonally up to the left, semicircle turn across to the side. trace the same outline inside of that shape along the edges. And below that, another diagonal curve line inwards from the side to the right and slightly down. Turn it downwards, semicircle turn diagonally down to the right. Semicircle turn downwards at that corner. Extend that line all the way down to the lower point. Flare it slightly out to the left. And curve line across to the right at the lower point right there. Curve line upwards on the right corner. Extend it all the way up, and at the upper point I'm going to turn it diagonally out to the right at the side of her waist right there. Above that ending point, diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it downwards, sharp turn upwards on the left corner and flare it out. Turn it back diagonally up to the right at this upper corner. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same set of line along the edges. Above that whole thing, I'm going to draw another curve line diagonally down to the left, sharp turn upwards, and semicircle turn diagonally up to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same set of line along the edge. On her thigh, I'm going to draw a curve line across on the right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the left thigh. At the inner corner of her shoulder pad, at the upper corner, I'm gonna draw a curve line downwards at that point, sideways to the left and slightly up. And on the right side of that, a short line out at this upper point, turn it downwards, and on the left side of that, I'm gonna draw a short line downwards at that corner. Now at the inner corner of her arm, on the left side of her outfit, I'm going to draw a diagonal curve line upwards and to the right at that corner. And below her chin on the right, I'm going to draw an upside down V shape at that corner. Extend it downwards on the left side diagonally to the left. Now on her neck from the left side, curve line across at this upper corner and another similar curve line at this lower point to the right. And on the right side of her neck, I'm going to draw a curve line diagonally up to the right at that corner and another one above that. Now for her right arm, curve line downwards below the shoulder pad at the outer corner, turn it diagonally out to the right, and below that ending point, curve line across to the right and slightly up, and another similar line at this lower point. At the ending point on the right, curve line downwards, and another curve line downwards slightly to the right side of that. A line across at the ending point above and at the ending point below. Repeat that same set of shape again on the right corner right here. And in between those two set of shape, continue the line of her arm across to the right, all the way to her wrist. And on her wrist, I'm going to turn it upwards at the inner corner, turn it diagonally out to the right and turn it upwards. Turn it diagonally out to the right, semicircle turn to the right and downwards, turn it down and to the right, sideways to the right. From the outer corner of her wrist, I'm going to make a semicircle turn diagonally up to the right, turn it upwards and turn it diagonally up to the left. Semicircle turn downwards and a line downwards. On the left side of that, slightly below, diagonal line up and turn it upwards and slightly to the left. Semicircle turn back diagonally down to the right. Repeat that same set of line again for the other finger on the left right there. Turn it downwards and turn it sideways and slightly to the left from that ending point. Turn it downwards. At the outer corner of the hand, I'm going to draw another finger with a line diagonally up to the right, semicircle turn back diagonally down to the left. Now I'm going to continue the line of her legs on the left with curve line downwards at the inner corner, turn it inwards to her knee point, and below the knee point, a curved line downwards and slightly flare it out. Turn it back inwards to her ankle point and to the left. Flare it out on her ankle point and turn it back inwards. Below that, curved line downwards, semicircle turn diagonally down to the left. Curved line downwards and turn it diagonally across to the left. A U curved line across to the left and turn it up. Turn it diagonally up to the right. From the outer corner of her leg, I'm gonna extend the line downwards to the left. Turn it diagonally out to the left. Turn it downwards. And on the right side of that, diagonal line downwards to the left. Semicircle turn to the right. Repeat that same set of line again on the right corner and another one right there. Now for her right leg, below the knee, curved line downwards and slightly flare it out. And below that, I'm going to draw an arch curved line at that corner. Turn it diagonally across to the left and downwards with curved line. Slightly above that, I'm going to draw a similar diagonal curved line again. And on the right corner right there, small arch curved line to the left and downwards. Continue the line of her legs at the outer corner below that whole thing, on the right corner and on the left corner, and at the ending point below from the left, curved line diagonally up to the right, and another similar line below that. Semicircle turn upwards and inwards on the right corner, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the left ending point. Continue the line of her legs on the left side. Below that, flare it out on her ankle point and turn it back inwards. Curved line downwards below that, semicircle turn to the right. Curved line downwards at that corner and turn it diagonally down to the right. U curved line across to the right and turn it upwards on the right corner. Now for the outer line of the leg, curved line downwards on the right side, curved line diagonally inwards to the left, semicircle turn out to the right, and curved line diagonally up at the outer corner. Below that, continue the line of her legs downwards, inwards to her ankle point, and flare it back out. Turn it down and curved line diagonally out to the right. Turn it downwards at that corner and semicircle turn to the left. On the left side of that, slightly above, curved line downwards, semicircle turn to the left. Repeat that same shape again at that corner. At the outer corner of her left leg, I'm going to draw from the side of her thigh, curved line downwards at that corner, and at the inner corner of that leg, from the side of her calf, curved line across to the right, turn it upwards diagonally to the right, sharp turn downwards, curved line across to the right. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time!